Yeah, glitch the guarantee. E&E, with your boy shit. Glitch, nigga. Shit, I'm about to flood the streets like when the levees break. Criminal minds, my Garcia can navigate. Flowing while I'm blowing this gas. Nigga, no brakes. Niggas not seeing me ever. I mean, no dates. Fuck around and end up gone. You getting misplaced. E&E, the shit that I claim, you dealing with grace. Took over the game by storm like Rain's mixtape. Thankfully, I been up in smoke like my mixtape. Counting cheddar shit, I'm about to make a grilled cheese. Niggas be faker than bad bitches with good weeds. On my John Wick shit like Keanu Reeves. Replacements won't be enough, you need the whole team. I've been a G since I could finish my ABCs. Kept it a buck so real niggas look up to me. This butcher boy shit get crazy when it's sick of me. I'm coughing out these dope bars till they sick of me.
Can't get rid of me, still can't find a remedy. Still blowing palmers and fill cups of Hennessy. E&E, we own our shit independently. When I go out on a limb, I take extremities. I can see right through them transparency. Hurt their self-esteem low, insecurities. Now or never, like glitch the guarantee. What's the recipe? King L's Reflection 3. All these chapters in my life, you can turn the page. Books can't tell you my story, gotta live a day. Glitch got my back, yeah, you can copy that. Man, we control the seat, you can copy that. Leave your whole state red like Republicans. Putting fire on the track, now it's bubbling. Butcher boys, E&E, you in trouble, kid. Add first 100 mil, you can double it.
Let's go, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Let it show. Automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Flow sick, corona jealous in the motherfucker. Can't even take a step, that's how far I trust you. This black boy turned to shining king under pressure. West side bad jacks, I took more than measure. Shave the extras, that's business, starter fees. Street blues, what I talk, royal blood flowing free. Power on my mind, knows the gang is kind. Read between the lines, it was in my eye. If they ain't got real lines, it ain't hard to spot a counterfeit. Undefeated, ultra real, firm gully mountain shit. Couple hot shots, turn on the frozen margaritas. Even better when it's served with some flawless features. Next year they gotta pay for these flawless features. Flawless victories from the flaws that they teach us. Now my flow imitate how I board the plane non-stop. The little J gon' take over with my time side.
Yeah, I get right to it. My nigga, we beg your pardon. We putting niggas back in boxes, yeah, they departed. My flow be retarded. Sick, I need hella help. My groove came back, this must be how Stella felt. We just started kicking it like a yellow belt. We all made it to the pros. This is how LaMelo felt. You better yell out help. Here come the double team. You catch me in the spot, then you know that the boy is clean. The Louis V look mean with the magazine. So if you try it, you get shot. No vaccine. If you asleep before I came, then I'm the caffeine. I pull the jokers out the deck. Yeah, there ain't no laughing. In CEO fashion, we sticking to the business. Wouldn't even let a vegan knock me off my chicken. Something about the VBS when the sun is hitting. Should be flashing like the lights when you getting
Let's
tickets.
go, let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go. Let's go. All the hustles getting money, let it show. Let it show. It's automatic, nigga, how we get the dough. Get the dough. If it ain't paper, then we probably gotta go. Gotta go. Butcher boy shit, nigga, let's go.
Look. The person your brother working with, aka back to the fact. Jessica was good.
What would you say to somebody that hasn't tried therapy before?
Just ask yourself if what you're doing in your life right now is working, if you have peace, if you have good relationships.
Glitch the guarantee. E&E.
Y'all see what's going on in LA?
Got me seeing so clear. Butcher boy shit. North and Glitch. We cool, nigga. This is the clip. We on the rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Ball looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, this that bullshit. Kill him in vain, it's vanity. Do it again, it's insanity. Nauseous a real vigilante. Killing these kids is plan B. Hood is too hot with an antifreeze. Blowing on leaves in these planet trees. Don't break the code, that's family. We cutting off legs like amputees. My flow is classic, antique. Freaking the beat is it Japanese. Ever I cook is a masterpiece. When money talk, I speak Guapanese. Fire and flame mixed with gasoline. Pass to my sons, that's a legacy. Study the gang, how they testing me. They dropped the ball, man, that's incomplete. Beat them so bad, make them retreat. All of these gems you can retweet. Play with your boys on repeat. You pay the price, what your receipt. Below $1 million, flipping it. Everyday noise get sickening. Trying to flip bills to trillions. Turning these good girls to villains. Lyrics is sick, butcher shit. E&E clip what we represent. Put it on wax like a candlestick. We moving units and measurements. Cooking it up in the lab. We just performing experiments. Since I'm the bomb atomic, these rappers out of my element.
We on the rise now, middle fingers in the sky now. Rolling haze, so we high now. How we ride now? All coops with the top down. And we listen in the top down. Trees got a whole pound. Real G's when we come round. Niggas know how it's going down. Yeah, we on the up, bitch. Real shit you should fuck with. E&E, throw it up shit.
And we stay ballin', like we sponsored by Sporting. Poor looking for the fall-in, soldiers all fall in. And we go all in, while we listening to all in. While you all talking, we smoking and coughing. Till we land in the coffin, glitching, nauseous. Yeah, stepping out office. Yeah, this that bullshit.
Glitch, nigga. Perfected my flow. If I'm on the track, then you know it's a go. The guarantee, nigga, and I guarantee treat the gas like the Clippers. You know I'm a choke. Only exotic when blowing the smoke. No one ahead of me. I got the recipe. Do this shit easily. This is my destiny. Sick throwing lobs. I'm dunking on everything. Niggas is sick, and I got the remedy. What I prescribe is extra artillery. Get in my zone and start going berserk. I'm feeling like Clay when he went off for 60. With the bullshit, swear to God you can miss me. Best friends with the money, Aaliyah and Missy. I come from the bottom, to try me is risky. Throwing this K like that bitch is a frisbee. Real talk, let me lock in, show these niggas what I do. Axe Rain, I be standing next to players too. Front line shit, nigga, I'm the fucking truth. Top 6 ever of the 5 in my group. Niggas still bang top down in the coop. Put your boy up and we coming for the loot. E&E shit, we the best, yeah, it's true. This the guarantee, nigga, this is what I do.
Yeah. What up? You already know it's the brother and your brother. We about to get straight to it. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. And of course, it's social engineering. What's happening with my bro, man? My nigga from Chicago, my Joe, man. What's happening, Joe? My brother, Mr. O, in the building. What's happening? You did? My man Jamie tapping in. Unc tapping in on Facebook. Jessica, whoever else, tap in. Let's go. Right? Now, y'all know your brother had to touch on this subject right here. Right? You know what I'm saying? As usual with your brother, man, I got to wait a couple days before I speak on something of this magnitude because I want to make sure, you know what I'm saying, that everything is done in this proper context. You did. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hey, man, shout out to our brethren and sisters out there in LA, man. Shout out to the FBA brethren and sisters out there in LA doing just what they supposed to be doing and falling all the way back, most of them. We got a couple little goofy stragglers out there that's actually supporting that shit. You know, which is y'all choice to do, those of y'all who doing it, but let it be known. Once you pick a side, man, you got to stay on that joint, man. Ain't no coming back. Because one thing for sure, two things for certain, not near a legal immigrant going to advocate for anything concerning us. And I'm not being separative or divisive. I'm just being honest. Right? Shout out to our brothers and sisters in Los Angeles, California. Right? Right? Crazy stuff going on out here in California, man. Specifically LA. Right? Specifically in LA. And I'm pretty sure, as some of y'all been seeing and watching, them goddamn illegal immigrants, man, is going straight crazy out there in LA. Right? Acting the cold food. Acting the cold food out there in LA. Right? And it's really, really quite crazy, y'all. I've been telling y'all about stuff like this. And to our Mexican brethren and sisters, man, right? Especially those of you who are illegals, right? This ain't the type of game y'all want to play, right? Now, the fact that they ain't out there butchering y'all when y'all lightweight giving them all the rights to do it is crazy as well, too. Not that I'm saying that I want anything to happen to anybody out there. It's just, I just think it's ill how the, I guess if you want to call them the authorities, I just think it's ill how they're not, you know what I'm saying, doing gruesome shit to them illegals out there. I'm pretty sure some other stuff is going on, none of which is definitely going to be televised. But, you know, I digress. You know, I digress. I digress. Right? What's going on in LA is nothing short of absolutely insane crazy. Right? We got millions, thousands protesting, but millions across the country of these illegal, specifically Mexicans. They are by far the largest illegal immigrant population in America. They're sitting out here, and I think personally this is all done on purpose. Like, you know, according to my research and things that I'll be into, man, this is all planned, right? I always tell y'all about HR 1955, right? And all of this going on in LA right now, that's what HR 1955 was all about. That's what it was designed for situations just like this, right? Violent radicalization, ideologically based violence, therefore turning into and developing into homegrown terrorism. And we can say homegrown because a lot of these people we see protesting and rioting and whatnot in LA, a lot of them is what is known as anchor babies or American citizens by default. Now, let's be clear, y'all. The 14th Amendment was not designed for illegal immigrants, nor was it designed for children of illegal immigrants. It wasn't even designed for white folks. It was specifically and strategically written for us, foundational Black Americans, the descendants of people who were slaves, indentured servants, and employees. Right? That's what the 14th Amendment was written about, and who? For who? Us. After slavery, we were given our citizenship. And birthright citizenship applies to everybody born in this country after slavery who is a descendant of anybody who at some point was, in fact, either serving as an indentured servant, an employee, right? Understand the difference. So a lot of the Mexican people I've been hearing across social engineering is saying somewhere along the lines of us Blacks, basically the gist of what they're saying is us Blacks, us FBAs, we should be standing in solidarity with them and marching and protesting and rioting with them. Because if we don't help them or assist them, I can't imagine what it is exactly they want us to do. I would love for one of y'all to come up here and articulate that. Right? But this ain't got nothing to do with us. We're very fortunate for us. We're citizens, so we can't be deported anywhere. We're not going to be deported anywhere. Too many of us. Right? But y'all, that can get rid of y'all. Because birthright citizenship applies to us. It doesn't apply to illegal immigrants. Why this concept is so difficult for y'all to either one, comprehend or accept, maybe a combination of the two, is just beyond me. Because I'm not of the school of thinking that people who are foreigners aren't intelligent. I'm pretty sure there's some extremely intelligent, regular Mexican folk out there just like us, having conversations about such things, such as we do, and able to speak on them very intelligently and elegantly and from a place of due diligence and proper research. I don't doubt that at all. But when it comes to this situation right here, this is insane. This is entitlement to levels that is unfathomable. Right? Man, listen, here. Massive civil unrest all in LA right now. Right? Crazy stuff, man, that's happening, man. Wow. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineer. We about to get straight to it, man. Man, we're sending prayers out to the city of Los Angeles, man, specifically FBAs out there, man. But they is acting crazy in LA, man. Fooling in LA. Fooling in LA.
Therapy is extremely uncomfortable, is how I used to feel. But fast forward 10 years.
Chaos erupts here in LA County. Widespread immigration raids triggering protests from Paramount to downtown. And tonight, an unlawful assembly has been declared as...
Hold on, I thought that was something else. Hurry up here, unleash a fucking quarterback, man. I want y'all to pay attention to the police out there in LA. All black, fatigues, military style. Monique, what's good with you, baby? Military style. The police have already been militarized. How many of y'all know about that? Understand that if you are in LA, anywhere in LA, and you're protesting, you are considered an enemy combatant and a homegrown terrorist. And right now, they're just shooting non-lethal rounds. That's just right now. Hopefully, it doesn't escalate to that level. Because in this type of environment that's being made to happen, oh, some shots is definitely going to get fire, fire, fire. I can feel the tension building up. Right? Let's go, man.
I don't care.
Wilding. They're out here wilding. You hear me? Wilding. Acting 14 karat crazy.
Look, you think it's odd they slave you if the slave master ain't serve the same God?
LA riots, Jack. Crazy what's going on in LA, man. Yeah. They down there acting crazy, right? Look what's going on, y'all, man.
Franklin University makes it possible. Time has come, make a break.
Just imagine this, y'all. It's a rock pepper police, bomb, Molotovs, I mean, preventing them from going places, preventing them from doing their job.
What the fuck are they?
Wow, y'all. Look at this stuff, man. They in LA acting crazy, man.
Terms. When we declare a tactical alert, we're activating a department-wide operational posture that enables us to reallocate officers rapidly, hold over shifts as needed, and prioritize major incidents. Officers assigned to the field remain in their areas unless they're reassigned. Activities are narrowed to police work of significance. Also implemented partial mobilization of the department, which means we've extended watch hours, deferred days off for some personnel, and alerted off-duty officers to be ready for deployment. Our ability to scale up quickly is essential during
Wilding out there in Los Angeles, man. They out there acting 14-karat crazy. Out there acting crazy. Y'all seeing all this stuff going on out there in LA, man?
Burnt police cars, thrashed protesters, and tear gas in the air. I thought this only happened in the third world, surely not in the land of freedom. And what's with all the rubber bullets and flashbangs? Why not hold talks with the protesters? Well, this is what we usually hear from Washington, D.C. Lectures and advice. Supporters are being attacked with rubber pellets. Public property is being burnt and protesters are being tear gassed. Where is the global outrage? If you're a migrant, you can be raided anytime. If you own a business, you could lose everything in a riot. And if you're a journalist, you could be shot by security officials. I wonder what that's worth in a press freedom report. Surely a couple of ranks. But so far, most countries have been silent. The usual suspects have no lecture to give, no moral outrage to display, and no criticism to level. Because it's all about politics and convenience. Burnt police cars, thrashed.
Yeah, see how the whole world looking at us? Right? It's going down in LA, man. My fault, man. I just sit up there and did that shit again. I apologize about that, y'all, man. Let's go. They're out there acting crazy. Look at LA, y'all, man. They're illegal immigrants, man. Undocumented illegal, meaning they're not supposed to be here.
protesters have come to downtown Los Angeles. We are just outside the federal building that also serves as an ICE and USCIS and the detention center. We saw clashes roll for several hours in Paramount, California. That's just 1 hour south of Los Angeles. And the message everywhere is the same. That people saying ICE should not be conducted these raids here. Now, this is part of law enforcement operations. We have heard that at least 3 of them took place in downtown Los Angeles, and we are seeing a surge of federal law enforcement, especially tonight, as President Trump has authorized 2,000 National Guard troops to come into Los Angeles. Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, said this will only serve as an inflammatory action to these protesters. At this time, I will say this is a small protest. We are seeing images that are shocking, but these are quite small. We were expecting a little bit more in there. We are being told from these protesters here that there will be more people coming. They want people to come and express their outrage with these actions. They say these are people that are part of Los Angeles and families that are being broken apart. You know, California is home to an estimated 10 million undocumented immigrants, and about a third of those are
10 million. Did y'all hear that? 10 million. $10 million. At least. Let's try doubling, maybe even tripling that across the country. Literally. Go home. Right? All this protesting y'all doing, trying to tear up our cities because y'all asses gotta go home. Once y'all have that same smoke for the Mexican government, once y'all go home and use this same energy right here to actually change y'all's country, kind of like what we did over here. Right? Let's continue to look at some more. Let's look at this stuff, and we gotta take this in. We gotta look at this. We gotta take this in. We have to look at this and actually look at what's going on. Right?
here in Los Angeles County. Protesters have
Tracking right now the developing news out of Los Angeles, the police department declaring all of downtown an unlawful assembly. So what that means is anybody that's there in that area could be arrested at any moment by.
Anybody can get arrested at downtown LA right now. You could be coming from work and get caught up in this mess. See the trouble all this stuff is causing? Oh, but it's meant to be like just like this. Violent radicalization, ideologically based violence. And now we're seeing what is also known as homegrown terrorism. Right? Let's go, man.
By police. And all this follows a days of violent protests that turned into riots against local and federal law enforcement in response to the immigration raids that were conducted in LA Friday. The city's police chief strongly condemning the escalating violence. He spoke out during a news conference overnight.
Tonight we had individuals out there shooting commercial-grade fireworks at our officers. That can kill you. We are overwhelmed as far as the number of people out there engaged in this type of activity and the type of things that they're doing.
President Trump's had enough. He shared this message on Truth Social saying, bring in the troops. Meantime, 500 Marines on alert this morning, prepared to deploy if the swarms of rioters don't get out of that city and out of the way.
The Marines, understand, y'all, understand. Understand. Illegal immigrants waving foreign flags
in opposition, disobedience of not only our laws, but our law enforcers, right? Now, take this all into consideration now, y'all. Lots of those people out there protesting aren't just illegals. They are what is referred to as the anchor babies who became American citizens by default. They out there wilding out too. All have been violently radicalized based off of ideologically based violence that most of them have seen through the internet. And along with a nice amount of illegal, undocumented people, there's also some documented citizen people who are of Mexican descent who are down there wilding out as well. Right? Let's go, man. Let's look at some more footage, man. This is crazy what's going on in LA.
National Guard troops are already on the ground after Trump called them in to restore the law and order, saying that the governor, Gavin Newsom, and the mayor, Karen Bass, failed to do that. Take a look at this video right now. These are some of the images we're getting out of Los Angeles, and you can see the remnants of the burned cars and the chaos. All these people here, many of them with masks on, so it makes it hard for police to identify and track them down, torching cars, businesses, the Mexican flags in their hands. More new video into the live desk. Watch this one. A guy on a motorcycle, see him right here, plowing through the police line, running into cops there, hurting a couple of them. This guy was immediately taken into custody, and this is just one example of the chaos right there. Of total right now, nearly 60 people have been arrested. 56 is the official number. I would not be surprised if we see that number go up. That figure's likely to rise because local leaders are debating whether to implement a curfew if these demonstrators don't disperse right away.
Not implement a curfew. Y'all better pay attention to what's going on in LA, man. Let's go, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page.
President Trump just arrived at the White House. He's talking with reporters. Let's watch.
He's done a terrible job. Look, I like Gavin Newsom. He's a nice guy, but he's grossly incompetent. Everybody knows. All you have to do is look at the little railroad he's building. It's about 100 times over budget. We're putting a flagpole over there. Under budget. I always do under budget.
What does your intel tell you about these people causing all the problems in LA? Are they people ICE is trying to deport, or are they professional agitators?
The people that are causing the problem are professional agitators. They're insurrectionists. They're bad people. They should be in jail. Thank you.
Did Trump just say what I think he just said? Let's run that back.
President Trump just arrived at the White House. He's talking with reporters. Let's watch.
He's done a terrible job. Look, I like Gavin Newsom. He's a nice guy, but he's grossly incompetent. Everybody knows. All you have to do is look at the little railroad he's building. It's about 100 times over budget. We're putting a flagpole over there. Under budget. I always do under budget.
What does your intel tell you about these people causing all the problems in LA? Are they people ICE is trying to deport, or are they professional agitators?
The people that are causing the problem are professional agitators.
Professional agitators, rabble rousers. Y'all heard me say that term numerous times. Rabble rousers, pay opposition, right? Agent provocateurs. How long I've been telling you that agent provocateurs abound on YouTube, and they abound in society as well. Right? Hire agitators or crisis actors. Y'all remember in the movie The Purge where they had the first purge and they allowed people to break the law and people just was partying and, you know, people was robbing ATMs and doing shit like that, but nobody was committing no real heinous acts like bodying shit, sexually violating. Everybody just had something to do with getting some money. But you see, with the old two ladies throwing the bombs, your homeboy Skeletor, there's a small percentage of the population that are psychopaths. And if given the opportunity to just get away with living out their innermost desires, as demonic as they are, there's a small percentage of us who will go out just hurting people, if not offing people. And those couple few characters represent that. I said all that to reference that movie, is that y'all see when the founders, right, when the founding fathers saw that people wasn't being violent towards each other, most people are in financial straits. So if given opportunity to break the law, they're going to go rob jewelry stores. They're going to go rob the bank. They're going to, anything concerning some money, that's what they're going to do. And with the exception of a few sides of town with, you know, get crazy. Then lock this whole joint down, man. ASAP. Without a doubt. Illegal immigrants from Mexico and California, specifically LA. A lot of y'all say a lot of goofy stuff, right? Which lets me know that a lot of y'all are well unversed, studied, learned. Lots of y'all, right? Y'all come to our country illegally, suck up, leech all the benefits that's supposed to be for us American citizens, specifically us FBAs. Y'all try to talk crazy to us, talking about some we lazy. No more money for us. Think that's the other way around. We're going to keep getting to the money because that's what FBAs do. But a lot of y'all are out here protesting, and y'all ain't even got the right to protest, right? A lot of y'all out here are making it seem as if this is unfair. A lot of y'all are acting like y'all, or should I say, a lot of y'all are being upset with the government. And that's exactly who you should be upset with, not us. Latinos out of Mexico. There's nothing us FBAs can do to help y'all. There's literally nothing we can do. If you illegal, ain't nothing we can do to help you. Nothing we can say. There's nothing we can rally behind. And when the stuff we actually could rally behind, it don't benefit us. It don't benefit us as a whole or individually. Why would we sign up for it? Right? Now, the whole time y'all in our country illegally throwing up y'all's flag, which is considered or could be considered an act of war, right? Come over to our country illegally. Demand this stuff for free. Demanding our country to make that which it had already deemed illegal to be legal. And y'all have become kind of big-headed a little bit because y'all like to think that y'all different from us. And we are different in many ways. Oh, but we're the same and so much more. Right? And y'all thought y'all was cool. Y'all thought y'all was slick. Y'all thought y'all was safe. But y'all are not, as y'all starting to see. And this is why I be saying about you Latinos, a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all don't know y'all's own history, let alone ours. A lot of y'all are walking around the streets of LA confused as if the United States government is wrong for doing what it's doing. Right? Tap in with me, though. See, the American government used y'all like how they use everybody else. Right? They tried to let y'all in earlier back in the day, but y'all got a little too big for your britches and almost was at the point to where you're about to bite the hand that feeds you. So what did they do? And this is back in the day, and I spoke on this on my brother. Shout out to my brother Red Supreme. I spoke to my on my brother Red platform about this yesterday. A lot of y'all Mexican Americans, y'all really are entitled. Y'all are so entitled that y'all don't feel it necessary to do your due diligence on not only your own people's history, along with the history of Mexico, right? Y'all don't even be informed about what's going on here. Right? Smash that like button, click on and subscribe to the page. And I spoke on this yesterday on my brother Red's platform, right? It's crazy how many of y'all so-called Mexican Americans are not familiar with this legislation. It just amazes me, man. Right? Now, you know I'm going to sit up here and break things down and do my due diligence. Y'all know I ain't just going to get up here on this goddamn YouTube and just say anything out my mouth without being able to validate what I'm saying, rationalize, rest in the essence of my brethren, simple to be, confirmation of the information. See, this ain't the first time that something like this happened, just not on this scale. Trump is in line. This is the massive, most large illegal immigration roundup in U.S. history. And rightfully so. What y'all know about the Repatriation Act? I did a show on this, right? And I'm bringing it up again. Right? Let me reiterate to y'all. Right? The Repatriation Act of 1929 is not a specific named law, but rather a period of forced repatriation and deportation of Mexicans and Mexican Americans from the United States during the Great Depression, beginning in 1929 and lasting through 1936. This program, often referred to as the Mexican Repatriation, was a government-sponsored initiative to remove people of Mexican descent from the country. Right? I gotta put y'all up on game, man. The program involved the forcible relocation of approximately 2 million people of Mexican descent including many U.S. citizens, back to Mexico. So all y'all sitting out there riding in L.A. and don't clearly know y'all's history and haven't done y'all's due diligence, this ain't the first time something like this has happened. Let that sink in, right? Let's go. It was implemented during the Great Depression, a period of high unemployment and economic hardship. Right? Look at who the target groups was. The program targeted Mexicans after blaming them. Okay. Repatriation occurred through both voluntary and forced means. Individuals were pressured to leave voluntarily, and in some cases were forcibly deported. Here we go. The program had devastating impact on individuals and families, leading to displacement, hardship, and disruption of communities. Got to be more careful. Right? Tap in. The Repatriation Act, where the U.S. government sent 2 million of y'all back to Mexico. Some of them were actual U.S. citizens. You know, so there's that. You know, wow, right? This legislation right here, or this initiative, took place during the Great Depression. During the Great Depression is when we started to have, prior to how immigration is now, we had illegal immigration in all the major states, for sure. Wow stuff. So they already sent 2 million of y'all back, and a lot of those were American citizens who took the test to get their citizenship. They sent them back. Send them back. And this is the legislation that proves that what's going on now is not only not unconstitutional, it's actually what we pay taxes for. They sent y'all back, man. 2+ million of y'all. And this is 1929 now. This is during the Great Depression, where the country was way worse than it is now. And they sent 2 million of y'all back to Mexico, and it wasn't even no civil unrest. They just packed y'all asses up and got y'all asses up out of here. Back to the drawing board with it. Kenneth Whiting was good. Beverly Connor was good. Karen Franklin was good. Tapping in on that FB. My man, the foreign pretty boy in the audience. I'm about to drop the link. I want to get some of y'all's ideas on this, especially up out of that California. I told y'all need to go research the Repatriation Act. Right? Not only that, They got this organization. Right? They got this too. Right? Tap in. Hold on, let me go back real quick. I didn't mean to share that. I didn't mean to share that. Right? And let's not ever forget that y'all Latinos, through this organization right here, right? You did. Y'all familiar with this organization? My brother Red bring it up all the time, man. LULAC. Not to mention y'all had LULAC, which started and formed around the time that the Repatriation Act started, which is why they started advocating for it to be white. But once they realized it did not work through their LULAC Foundation organization, they began to take on the plight of us FBAs as far as wanting to be people of color. So right along with the Repatriation Act, this is crazy. I think this is insane. Y'all have LULAC, which was specifically organized to advocate for the acceptance of Mexican American or people of Mexican descent, right? And then they want to sit here and call us lazy. When y'all are agent provocateurs in every sense of the word. Right? I'm just saying, just wild stuff, man. Right? And now we, like I said, y'all have LULAC, which is a political organization put together from you Latinos, where y'all invest money into undermining things FBA got going on. You know? So I say all that to say y'all got LULAC, y'all got the Repatriation Act, y'all got everything to show y'all that they do not want to mess with y'all. They'll use y'all for whatever they can use y'all for, and when they're done, they just use you up. They just use you up. They just use you up. They just use y'all up, man. Use y'all up. They use y'all. Right? Listen. LULAC, repatriation. What more do y'all Latinos need to see that the government don't really fuck with y'all like that? They only fuck with y'all as long as it's beneficial to them. And what's beneficial to them is for us, meaning Latinos, especially the Mexican ones on the West Coast specifically, and us blacks, don't need to be. Keep us separated. which I'm all with at some point, you know. Everybody ain't your friend, right? So over here at LULAC, y'all literally advocated, fought for, went in front of Supreme Courts and everything to get the right to be considered white, not people of color, not Latin Americans, Latino, whatever you want to call it. Why not? Nah, but yeah, man. So through these organizations, y'all made y'all's attempt to be accepted amongst the whites, and they nah. So as soon as y'all sit up there and did that, they sent 2 million y'all asses back. Like, hold on. They got way too much political influence. We can't have them in the country like that. Get them out of here. Right when y'all got done being used. Much like what's happening today. Using cheap Mexican and Central and South American labor, along with Europe and East Europe. Right? Fought for the right to be white. And when the white folks sent 2 million y'all back and slapped y'all upside y'all's head and say, do what we tell y'all to do. Oh, crazy, man. Very disrespectful, right? And then y'all got the nerve to say that we wrong or whatever, racist, whatever, because we don't want to contribute. This ain't our fight. We good. We cannot be deported. We will not be deported. We ain't gonna be deported. It's just not gonna happen. As much as I know a lot of y'all Latinos would love to see some of us get pwned up out of here, it ain't gonna happen. Might happen to y'all's ass though. Right? Yeah. Right? So we got HR 1955 in full effect. We got ideologically based violence being perpetuated, promoted, shared, spread. Now we got people becoming violently radicalized all through the internet. Straight like that. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. I mean, y'all literally started an organization that advocated and campaigned to go with legislation that specifically undermined us and went all the way out y'all's way to not want to be associated with us in any form or fashion. Well, I try to tell you, man. Right? I keep trying to tell y'all how serious this stuff is, man. You know what I'm saying? And y'all don't even be knowing this type of stuff, y'all so-called Latinos. I guarantee you could talk to 100 different Mexicans on the streets of LA, ain't not near one of them gonna be able to break down the Repatriation Act, let alone ever even heard of it. And it specifically affected his peoples, y'all's peoples, which is sad, right? I think it's terrible to come over here and try to express yourself articulately intelligent. You can't even do that because you ain't did your due diligence. You're gonna come over here and sound like a damn fool, right? You know, smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. This is crazy, man. For real, man. When I think about this whole situation, the whole scenario, It's wild for real, y'all. It really is, man. Right? My brother, Mr. O, just went lit eye. Go tap in with that brother. Right? I gotta always do this, y'all, to let y'all know and make sure y'all have confirmation of the information and to let y'all know what's written, the law of the land, as they say. Right? Right? Ideologically based violence. I gotta go through this stuff with y'all. HR 1955, House Resolution 1955, the Violent Radicalization and Homegrown Terrorism Prevention Act. It means the use, planned use, or threatened use of force or violence, not violent force, not be forcefully violent, but to literally, you know, the threatened use, right? I'm gonna read this again. Ideologically based violence is the term, or should I say, is the use, planned use, threatened use of force or violence by a group or individual to promote this group or individual's political, religious beliefs. So according to this definition, who's spreading ideologically based violence? Who's pushing it the most? You know? I got more. Violent radicalization. Got to be more careful, man. The term violent radicalization means the process of adopting or promoting an extremist belief system for the purpose of facilitating ideologically based violence and to advance political, religious, or social changes. That's wild, man. It's crazy. The term violent radicalization means the process of adopting, promoting an extremist belief system. Think about that. An extremist belief system. My Lord, man. Right? And then we have homegrown terrorism. And the last term, homegrown terrorism. Right? Homegrown terrorism is the term, means the use, planned use, or threatened use of force or violence by a group or individual born, raised, or based and operating primarily within the United States or any possession of the United States to intimidate or coerce the United States government, the civilian population of the United States, or any segment thereof in furtherance of political or social objectives. Now, I'm going to read that to y'all again. And take into consideration that a nice majority of them people out there protesting is anchor babies who done grew up and got their citizenship via birthright citizenship, which doesn't apply to them. Right? We want to make sure we up to code, Jack. Homegrown terrorism. The term homegrown terrorism means the use, planned use, or threatened use of force or violence. Not there. I want y'all to understand that the difference between or, and it makes into two words. Or means or. That means in this reference, talking about basketball, and he's talking about the use, planned use, or threatened use of force or violence, not violent force, not violently forceful, but just straight force, which could be as simple as influencing mental change, influence mental cognition, influence people to change. Right? Come on now, man. They've been preparing for this stuff, man. This legislation was signed into law back in October 2007, man. You dig? Right? So when we think about what's going on in LA right now, I would have to say it's being done on purpose. I would have to say it's being done on purpose. Right? There's the link in the chat. We got about 15 minutes. You feel me? And we can get straight to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. You understand me? If y'all would like to come up and spit your game and talk your ish, add to this conversation, ask me a question, you're more than welcome to hit that link and bring your ass on up here, man. Right? I want y'all to understand what's going on in California, man. Everything that I'll be talking to y'all about concerning HR 1955, specifically with the definition of these terms right here, I want y'all to know that a lot of those people out there protesting, throwing bombs and fire bombs and Molotovs and all that, they are the tethers, or should I say, they're the anchor babies who have become citizens and involved in areas of industry and finance and all this stuff, government, local, state. Right? This is what they got planned. This is what they already got in motion for us American citizens. What you think they got planned in motion for people who are illegal immigrants, which means they're here illegally, essentially they're criminals. I know that's right. But yeah, though, man. It's the battle for Los Angeles, man. Shout out to Rage Against the Machine. Right? That was the title of one of their albums. What y'all know about Rage Against the Machine? Huh? Right? One of them, I'm gonna have to say my absolute favorite album by Rage Against the Machine is the Battle of Los Angeles or Battle for Los Angeles. Right? Or not the Battle of. Right? Yeah. You did. The Battle of Los Angeles, y'all. Rage Against the Machine. Right? Got the classic track on there. You did. Bulls on Parade. Right? This came out in 96, Jack. Yeah. I'm trying to find something real quick on my phone. Yeah. And one of my favorite songs by Rage Against the Machine is on this album. It's called Bulls on Parade. Probably one of the most iconic intros on a song ever with that guitar coming there. My man Wild Tim. You hear me? Y'all know nothing about that, man. Shout out to Zach De La Rocha, man. You hear me? Well, if don't nobody want to hit the link, man, we going to get up out of here, man. I didn't want to draw this out. I didn't want to be extra long with it because I didn't have to be. All right. Sometimes you got to sit up here and put stuff in people's face, man. You got to sit up here and break this damn thing down. Right? Do your due diligence and connect the dots on seemingly unrelated people, place, events, organizations, situations, corporations. You did. So anybody that, you know, all right, tell them do their due diligence. My man Zach ain't got nothing to prove to nobody, man. Okay. Nah, I rock with Rage Against the Machine. That's a dope song, though, man. But what we witnessing right now is the Battle of Los Angeles, man. Right? And y'all see what's going on in LA right now, man. Right, all this as a result of illegal immigration gone completely and totally haywire. Right? And we got these illegals, most of them Mexican, out here wilding. Mad because y'all got to go back home. It's just like back in the day when, you know what I'm saying, you know, your one homeboy, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, man. Y'all chicks know, man, the dude was trying to stay at night, man. And you sit up there and ask, you know what I mean, what you about to do? What you about to do? Oh, man. When a person hits you with what you about to do, you know it's about to be it's over with. You know, that's how you know it's over with. You did. Shout out to our FBA brethren and sisters out there in Los Angeles, man. They got to live through that BS that's going on out there right now. You know? Facts. We ain't going. This ain't got nothing to do with us. To all you niggas out there going, oh man, y'all niggas on some other shit, man. I bet I ain't protesting. I ain't, man, listen, y'all got it. Figure it out. Out there in Cali too, in LA specifically, man, y'all deep as hell. Right? Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page, man. This is wild, man. Look what's going on in LA, man. Right? Oh, yeah, don't let me forget to show y'all this part. Don't let me forget to show y'all this part before we get up out of here. Right? What are the findings? What are the findings? Meaning, as a conclusion to what we have all gathered here for talking about the commission. Now, what have we found to be a purveyor, innovator, influencer, or whatever you want to call it? Right? They came up with these findings as a result of, due to these definitions, right? We find that, right? And this is some of their findings. The one finding out of all the findings that's listed here that I want y'all to pay close attention to is number 5. Right? Right? Make no mistake about this, y'all. The one I have highlighted. Y'all should be able to read it. Yeah, y'all can definitely read that. And if you can't, bear with me. I'm going to read it. You can hear it. Understanding the motivational factors that lead to violent radicalization, homegrown terrorism, and ideologically based violence is a vital step toward eradicating these threats in the United States. And I always emphasis on that part because the U.S. government has deemed you an enemy combatant, and now you are considered a homegrown terrorist, which means it's all out on your ass. Pause. Man, all to their discretion. They want to let you go, they let you go. But understand that the U.S. government wants to eradicate ideologically based violence, homegrown terrorism, and violent radicalization. They want to eradicate it. What does it mean to eradicate something? Right? What does it mean to eradicate something? Right? What does eradicate mean, y'all? Eradicate means destroy completely. Put an end to. You understand? This is what the U.S. government wants to do about violent radicalization, homegrown terrorism, and ideologically based violence. They plan to eradicate it. They plan to eradicate it. Now, what's the a way that they could eradicate such a thing? And why would you want to destroy completely basically us of our human rights? Wild stuff, wild societies, wild scenarios. To eradicate means to destroy completely, put an end to. Let's look to some synonymous words. Get rid of, eliminate, do away with, remove, suppress, exterminate, destroy, annihilate, extirpate, obliterate, kill, wipe out, liquidate, decimate, finish off, abolish, stamp out, extinguish. Right? Erase, efface, excise. Listen to all the different words, the synonymous words with this. Come on, y'all, man. We got to do better. We got to inform ourselves, man. We got to, the more you know. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all eating, man. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineering. Y'all already know what it is. Tomorrow we getting straight to it. E&E every day, all day, no days off. My brother King Els, my brother Glitch, Guarantee probably gonna slide through too as well. You did. We're gonna discuss that game too from last night as well as other things. Let me pull it up on the screen for y'all real quick. Right. What's that? Right. Yeah, we about to get up out of here, y'all, man. We appreciate everybody coming out tonight. Tomorrow night we will be getting to it, discussing game 2 as well as other things. Right? Y'all know we're going to get straight to this tomorrow evening. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be discussing game 2, amongst other things. Tap in and walk with us. We appreciate everybody coming out tonight. You did. Smash that like button, click on the button, and subscribe to the page, Jack. Bless that cash out. You see it on the screen. And I'm going to leave it up there. You know what I'm talking about? Support your interests. Right. You did. And you already know we about to get up out of here, yo. Once again, appreciate everybody for tapping in with us tonight. You could be anywhere in the world, but you tapped in with your brethren,
Living with opioid addiction. Congratulations, Mom and Dad. Your life now revolves around sports.
I don't take it for granted.
Well, you wouldn't trade it for anything. Welcome to Sporthood. DSG, only at Dick's.
What makes a post-university person? Post people don't have time to waste. They want to move their career forward. Post people don't have money to waste. They want a good education at a great value. Are you a post person? Find out at post.edu.
That's not necessary.
Put grit in it. It's going to hurt.
Task force, black force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on all of our black kings. All black everything, we got black tea. All black coffee, man, I don't add green. Norse give you all you need, no more caffeine. Close down the whole set. no more casting. Remove targets off our back like a black team. We keep growing up the game like a black team. The girl got a problem with me, then get at me. I'm tired to a bumper, now you got a drag queen. You can't stop me, you old as jalopy. This is past me, and I got it photocopied. Caught him on film, flow, trash and sloppy. Trying to attack me, you a carbon copy. Around seek the heat like chimney blocks, and I charge for a hook, put me in a penalty box. Man, I'm killing the ops while I look at my watch. All hands on deck like the time on the clock. Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black
Keep
things.
my grass cut low to catch a glimpse of the snakes. Devilish serpents with purpose to steal your cake. Smiling in your face while they got their eyes on your safe. Yeah. Boy, that hatred, man, they make you do some foul things. Switch up on your niggas like the numbers when the Dow change. When I'm worth a million, still a grind like a broke. Take it for granted, shit be going in the proof of smoke. Better put your plan in action, niggas be too used to hope. Formulated a plan, calculated the steps. 2020, my vision, see my way to the check. Get it. Only way is up, I made my way to the steps. Let's go. Look. Only way to move is building kingdom shit. Niggas won't make a move, want you to bring them shit. But God bless the child that can hold his own. They wanna give you numbers in a cell like a mobile phone. But fuck a cop, any wicked, you this was just fuck. Cause niggas on the edge, there for you to push. Bullets loaded tight up in that magazine. Bring a nightmare to American dreams.
Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E&E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black kings.